guys, I'm here with Kurt Brewer, Dale's Fun Center's sales manager, internet manager, advertising manager.
I wear many hats.
I was just going to say that. So I just had a couple quick questions, and thanks a lot for letting me film here and everything.
Oh, not a problem.
I love your store. Obviously, I bought my bike here, and I've had all my service done here, and you got such a good selection. I can't see me buying a bike somewhere else. You carry Honda and Kawasaki?
We're official Honda and Kawasaki dealer.
Okay. And then on top of that, I see you have, what are they called, Ski-Doos or?
They're just jet skis.
Jet skis.
It's Kawasaki jet ski.
Yeah, they're real pretty. And the ATVs.
ATVs, UTVs, we got the mules, we got the Pioneer.
I don't know what a UTV is.
It's a side-by-side.
And that is?
Your Kawasaki mules, your Honda Pioneers.
Oh, side-by-side is...
Yeah, it's a full size. I mean, it's a full-size four-wheel
That's
vehicle.
where I was confused, right.
The ATVs are considered just your four-wheeler.
And is this into, or are we approaching the best season for motorcycle sales?
Well, with the oil field in this area, you know, it's been down a little bit on the big boys and their toys, but for the most part, our bread and butter is our mule sales and our ATV sales.
Really?
Because we deal with a lot of ranchers. But
Wow.
our motorcycles, you know, Dale's has always been a motorcycle shop.
So Kawasaki's pretty big into the ATV type vehicles.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, see, I did not. I knew that they were into it. I didn't know how extensive it was. Right.
It's a big market.
Well, as far as motorcycles go, this time of year, what are like a couple of your best sellers?
Well, this last fall was real big on like the Grom, and like Kawasaki just came out with their new Z125 Pro. It's a 125cc. It's just a step above a scooter, but it's a full-size street bike. Top speed of about 60 miles an hour. It's been real popular with the college kids and people that do mainly commuting in town.
Well, is it designed like a street bike, or is it like on-road, off-road?
It's got a little bit smaller tire than a normal street bike, but I mean, it's pretty much an on-road bike.
Oh, wow.
And I mean, they're crazy on fuel economy. 100 plus miles to the gallon.
And as far, anything else that's big this time of year?
I've sold quite a few Furies, and the ZX-10, the Kawasaki Ninja ZX-10 has been a really hot bike this summer.
Well, that surprised me about the Fury. I talked to you a little earlier about that, and you said it was big point was.
Well, they came back out with a blue. They had a blue a few years ago, and they just came back out with this electric blue. The frame is blue. I mean, it is a really sharp-looking bike.
I'll tell you what I do like about that line, the Fury, and what is it called, the State Line, or.
You have the Fury, the Sabre, the State Line, and the Interstate, which are basically the same bike.
It takes me back. Years ago, many years ago, I had a 750 Honda that was completely chopped. And you know, there was nothing, you wouldn't know it was a Honda unless you really knew bikes. And that lineup of bikes, every time I see it, it takes me back to that time.
Yeah, it's really stretched out. It's got a lot of custom chopper look to it. So
pretty cool. Well, can we take a look at a couple of those bikes? I was curious about that bike that you said great fuel economy.
Oh, the Kawasaki Z125 Pro?
Z1, yeah, and then what was it, S10 or something?
The Grom.
Oh no, I'm real familiar with the Grom. It's so funny that they're all over YouTube now.
Yeah.
Especially, there's a big group of them in Hawaii.
Now there's a 125 Grom racing circuit now.
Oh wow. I might try that, but let's take a couple look at
full
some
leathered
of those.
up and get out there and race the Groms.
That's crazy. All right. All right, this is the Kawasaki 125 Pro, and that is cute. I'll tell you what, you hold the camera, I'm gonna sit on it.
I got 4 of them for him. I saved all of them.
Oh, look
at the dream bikes.
And this is the bike that you said was more for on the road?
Top speed of about 60 miles an hour, but your Your fuel economy is over 100 miles a gallon.
Make notes.
Holy cow, that's
Called him on
incredible.
this date. I'm gonna call him later again.
That's cool.
And I just got in my
That's
email.
pretty cool.
I gotta
Thank
take
you.
Those courses for the university.
Look at this.
Oh, I have those nations. I'll just say what you had. My name.
That's a cool little
All I
bike.
could see was because my favorite color is green.
And this is a hot seller, huh?
The Kawasaki, the ZX Z125 Pro, it just came out. It's a 2000. It's one of our first 2017 models to hit the floor.
Very cool.
Also,
Just found out that it comes in a lime green too. Kawasaki lime green. Yeah, go figure. Kurt just told me about a bike they just got in. And you said you've got this in, what's the other color? They haven't put it
red, white,
together
and
yet?
black.
Red, white, and black. This is called the African Twin.
Africa Twin.
See? Africa Twin. What would I know? How do I know? Yeah. All right.
That's it's pretty much Honda's answer for your long distance adventure bike, 1000 cc's. One of the most popular models out right now is that BMW 1000 Adventure.
Yeah, I see those all the
This
time.
is equivalent. This is Honda's 1000. It's been anticipated for quite some time now, and we finally got one on our floor.
Wow, that's really nice. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Lime green, of course. What color is this? The only color this comes in?
This is the KRT version. These are the two color models in this year. You have your ZX10R and you have your ZX10R, the KRT. Have been really anticipated by this year's racing teams. We've already sold one for our local racing team.
Wow, this is. I like the flat black on this.
Yeah, they call
Really?
it a matte gray. It's got a little bit of metallic flake to it, but you got to get just in the right spot to see it.
Yeah, it's really cool. So this is, I mean, it's a race bike.
It's made for the racetrack.
And
I'm
that's-
sure it will govern out at 186 really quick.
Who wants to go 186? Well, never mind. I guess some of you guys do. Man, that's beautiful. You just mentioned the H2, and
This is a 2015. It's the 1 year off. 1000 cc supercharged, upwards of 200 horsepower.
man,
The Kawasaki team took one to the Salt Flats this last year, ran 217 in the mile.
oh no, that's incredible. You obviously like the racing stuff,
I have the addiction for speed, yes.
and I'm addicted to comfort. Well, Kurt, really appreciate it. Very informative. You obviously should be the sales manager. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
Not a problem at all.